Hi guys. I was just going to make up a fried egg sandwich and just talk a little bit about whatever and just tell you kind of what the ingredients are on it. It's very easy to make, absolutely. So we're gonna turn your oven on, medium heat. Put your butter in there in that pan, and then once that gets sizzling real good, we're gonna make it over easy because I kind of like my eggs that way for some reason. A lot of people don't. And so I have salt and a pepper and my salt, which will go on during the cooking. As soon as our butter melts. So this is my first time trying this, and I feel like a complete idiot. And my husband said, well, since you have time on your hands, you might as well do something because I've done everything and I don't know what else to do. So I thought maybe that just this little mundane of a video might help get me started and do something with my life, even if it's something like this. I'm looking forward to make some friends because I am homebound. Pretty much. I don't go out very much. A lot of issues in that area. But, and my husband is a truck driver, which means that, he's out all week long. So I don't have really anybody to talk to except for the four fur babies. Well, we have four dogs and and one cat and four chickens, which are not in the house though. They're outside. Maybe one day, if I can get this coming up here, if people like what I'm doing, I can show you the chickens and, a little fish pond and things like that. And meet a friend or two, somebody to talk to. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit more. I don't hear my butter. And, the butter should be sizzling in this pan by now. I get a little nervous when I have to talk, especially when I'm talking to something I don't know I'm talking to, So I don't know if the animals will act up on it. Before you start cooking, though, you probably a good idea to go ahead and wash your hands and dry them off really well. All right. Well, it looks like it's trying to sizzle. This little cheap oven of mine. I am 50 years old. Been married for 30 years. We have 2 children, and those are the craziest 30 years ever. And more to come. Woohoo! It is what it is, I guess. Till death do you part, or whatever have you. Well, nowadays is if you look at them wrong, they're done. I'm getting a divorce. So no, don't believe it the way the old days. You just. Sometimes you have to compromise, and it's very difficult to do that. Well, I see that my butters are starting to work on me, so I'm going to go ahead and crack my egg. Drop that in there. Throw that away. And I got pepper, so I'm going to go ahead and put pepper on it. My husband loves a whole bunch of pepper. I don't know how he can eat anything and taste it. I'm going to put a little bit of salt. So this is how I put my salt in. I don't know about you guys. I'm really not adequate yet. Or probably will ever be. So what we're going to do is let that egg sizzle. And I should have had gotten a lid for it. But since I'm so shy at the moment, I'm just going to kind of stay here and let it pop all over me. And yeah, that's what's going to happen. In the meantime, I'm going to put up my salt and my pepper and go ahead and throw this butter in the fridge. And I didn't go very far. Alrighty then. See how good it's looking? Just swimming around in there. Sometimes I don't have an appetite, so this one-day meal means a lot. Oh, about got ugly on me. See that? But I got it. I can't do it fancy like all the chefs and everybody else can. It's just not right. Okay, I'm gonna go turn my oven off, let that sit a little bit so the white, I forgot what you call that. The clear part of the egg can get a little bit more better done than the yolk. And I got lucky and found a couple pieces of bacon in the refrigerator pre-cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and throw them in just to warm them up and put it on my sandwich today. That I'll be eating in the in the living room with my 4 dogs and a cat who will not leave me alone. And make sure I already told you that go ahead and turn off that oven because we don't want to cook the egg too much because I like mine runny. I don't know what everybody else likes it at, but I just thought I'd start talking to people and just seeing how well this went. So I will draw to a close once I get this. I'm going to go ahead and get my egg out. I don't want it cooking too much. We're going to pop it on my bread. Best kind ever. Alright, let's get this bacon going. I know I said I was just going to make an egg, but you know, like I said, I found bacon in the refrigerator. I'm not going to pass that out. Pass that up. No. I was thinking maybe some, females or, whoever that, have any spare time on their hands, just, have a little chat or do some easy recipes and talk about our life. Because, a lot of people don't want to hear about other people's lives because they've got problems of their own. Well, I think sometimes we need to share that so that we can... Sometimes you feel better about your life when you hear something, about someone else's, you know what I mean? It just makes you so much more grateful about your life. But, everybody's different. So, and I am almost done with this bacon, and if I can get that, this pan is extremely hot. I don't want any grease in it. I'm supposed to have one of those tests done, cholesterol tests done soon, and oh, I sure as hell don't want that one to go anywhere. Okay, guys, here it is. A nice little bacon egg sandwich. No cheese for me, because I like it every now and then, but not now. But thank you so much for watching, Wayne. I appreciate it. Maybe you could hit a like and a subscribe, and maybe stick to my channel and share it if you don't mind. And it's been fun talking to me. Thank you.